Believe it, we are at the little village town of Stambuliski. Can you see the map? See the map? That's a nice fucking place, right? This is like there's a river in here. This is the road, and you enter the town that road, and this is like I guess you can call it like a gravel park, just like a chill spot. You see some stuff. I know what you're thinking. Kirill should become a travel YouTuber. It's like, no, I want to travel to place I want to travel. Okay, usually nature, and I will definitely take you with me. But if I think that I'm gonna travel to some towns to make a vlog and somehow YouTube is gonna give me views, we both know that's not gonna happen. Because there's something I actually want to talk to you about. The conspiracy I saw yesterday. Just some random Asian guy just talking like me. Just some guy talking how he's unemployed and he's a loser and he's trying to talk about philosophy and life. And just some guy making videos like me. And let me get my energy drink and go that way, because these cars, there's trucks passing and there's just non-stop noise, bro. Okay, there's trucks passing and it's just non-stop. That's actually how you go insane. That's actually how you fuck up your hearing. You go insane just listening all day to just doesn't fucking stop. And as you can see, once again, Bulgarians, they're eating a pizza, they're eating some stuff, everything garbage. Look at this, garbage. This is Bulgarians. I would never. Okay, why is there dogs in there? Why am I hitting dogs? Kinda scary. So this appears to be a forest. Let's take a look. But this is a pet. We found a forest pet. And this is a. Look how much trash! Wow, holy shit, mate! Are you seeing this fucking trash, man? Look at all these trash. It's like, dude, young people would come here by this little lake. And this is a beautiful little village town. This is like rich people live here, right? So, dude, if I get any closer, the noise is gonna just fuck up with the video. I just gotta stay away, bro. Fucking hell. You can see, like, on a Monday, this street is getting more traffic than fucking New York City. It's just constantly somebody is coming, somebody is passing, somebody is wage cocking in this small town. I don't fucking know what the fuck, man. Seriously, I don't fucking know. Oh, look, they cut the tree. You see that big ass ancient tree? They cut it. Because if the tree, if you don't cut it, it's gonna be too green. For Bulgarians, it's gonna be too green, so they gotta cut it. They gotta always, they're cutting things. And pretty soon, when all of them have cancer, they're gonna be cutting their own, legs and arms, right? Because that's what they fucking deserve. Yeah, I never failed to show you what Bulgarians are all about, so you can so you can know to stay away from them, to tell them to fuck off, you know, because if there's a Bulgarian, there's a fucking problem, man. What is that all the way there? Is it rocks? What is it? Huh. This is actually the place where I first came to see my SUV crossover, whatever. Just before I buy it, we came to meet here, and it's a very chill spot. And as you can see, another windy, cloudy day. Cloudy. Actually, when you're here, it's kind of beautiful. Man, I gotta know what these rocks are. What's in there? Is it rocks? What is it? But the conspiracy is I see this Asian guy. He's talking just like me, just some videos, you know, about life. And he's not prettier than me. He's not more of a Chad than me. You see me, I have big forearms, you know, for a guy not on steroids. I'm beefy. I'm kind of beefy, right? I'm not saying I'm like tall like Jack Reacher, like huge, but, you know, beefy, nice forearms. I've crushed apples with my hands on video. I've defeated Mark Wahlbrenner at finger push-ups, 24-20 finger push-ups. So you would expect a guy that Mark Wahlbrenner was beefing with, and I even had a little finger push-up challenge with Mao Warat, the son of Devon Warat, which is the arm wrestling champion of the world, the most famous guy. And you would think that I would get more views, and yet this Asian guy, who was not doing anything cool, he was not showing you around and working on cars and showing you how to put paste, showing you how to put wax, teaching you about some secrets, you know, showing you chemistry experiments, you know. This Asian guy has like 20,000 subscribers, or was it 7,000? I don't know, I don't remember. But he's getting like 2,000 views, 3,000 views, sometimes only 500, but he's like usually getting 2,000 views per video. And then you look at me and say, hey, Kirill is frankly a more interesting guy, you know, cooler, looks more like a chat. Maybe somebody you would more like to emulate. I'm not saying emulate all of me, but like emulate some cool traits, right? And here I am, 257 subscribers. Yeah, I'm getting like 9 views. 9 views. Which is interesting because I have like, I know at least 5. I know at least 5 people regularly watch my videos, you know, old friends, old fans of the channel, and they regularly watch my videos. So if there's like 5 people always watching my videos, YouTube must have shown like only 4 of my other subscribers must have clicked the video. And I have 250, so tell me the math. Tell me how the math works. Tell me how the math works. And by the way, you always gotta be ready to stab someone. You always gotta be ready to stab someone in Bulgaria because you never know who can fucking come. All kinds of freaks and shit, okay? But I am interested. I am interested to see what these rocks are. So we're gonna go in here to take a closer look. Yeah, it appears to be rocks. I don't know why. Man, this girl is walking like she can beat me up, bro. I am getting intimidated by a fucking woman. She's walking like she's fucking MMA fighter. Fuck me, dude. So let's take a little walkaroonie. Yeah, these are rocks. These are. It's very interesting. It's a road and it leads to the river passing, and there's just some rocks in there. Anyway, let's get back because you see somebody died in there. Somebody was oh, there's a playing card. There's a tube. Great. There's more playing cards. And, now this is interesting. We have a statue. We have an actual statue. Let's see what we have in here. It says "Glory to the freers." Interesting, but I can't see the name. There is a hidden name. There is a hidden name. I can't see it. I think I know what this is about. So this is. Let me get away because the noise. I can't even talk. Okay. No, what? So what were we? I think this is about when the Russians freed us from the Ottoman slavery, from the Islamic slavery, and of course people would build all these monuments to the Russian generals who came to free us. However, the Russians and the other countries. Okay, what's with the trucks, bro? What is with the trucks? What is with the traffic? This is insane. This is fucking insane, mate. Seriously. So, when the Russians freed us, they separated Bulgaria in half. So, the upper part, if I remember, was called Rumelia. So they fucking separate the country in half. And it's like, what the fuck? Okay? Fucking hell. And it's always nice to learn some history, to see what happened, you know. Because I don't really travel that much. I mean, nowadays I should be traveling to my house all the time to like work on the house and do gardening, but I've been fucked by depression and problems, and I guess I'm gonna start traveling. I guess I've just been waiting for April. So, next month, in the coming weeks, I think I'll start finally going in the forest. So we're going to be foraging. We're going to be looking for exotic plants, okay? And sometimes the common weeds, turn out to be super valuable. And people don't even know. The beauty of nature is it could be just some weed growing everywhere, and it's like super useful. Like like you have no idea. It's not like you think, what is some plant gonna help me? It's like, is it gonna fix my coughing? Is it gonna, make me not get the cold? It's like, no, it's much more valuable than that. Some plants can fix your whole life. I can't tell you. I think some of you will understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, but we will be going foraging. We will be we'll be looking for mushrooms. We will be looking for exotic mushrooms, not just edibles, okay? We'll be looking at everything, birds, flowers, plants, roots. We're going to be digging out some roots. I'm not even joking. And hey, it's fucking great to have a car. It's fucking great to have a car, okay? It doesn't need to be expensive. You don't need to be flexing. You don't need a fucking truck, SUV. I mean, when you're going off-road, having some kind of a crossover SUV, it is actually very important. But you can still have like a small old Honda Civic. You can just park on the street, park on the road, and just go in the forest, okay? You're not going to be able to like go off-road and go to be left alone, but you can leave your car, You can actually leave your car. You can actually leave your car. Fuck. It is a special day. It is a special day. I can't tell you why exactly, and trust me, anytime I can tell something to my fans, it really like, I'm butthurt about it. But when something is so secret that I can't even tell you, it's fucking good. But today is a fucking special day, okay? Oh, the birds are flying in a formation. That's nice. It's so interesting that the birds can actually form a formation. Look how they're flying in a V. Interesting. Man. It is like, there's so many trucks, bro. Look at how many trucks and fucking people, and it's like, dude, it's a small town. It's a fucking small town, man. Seriously. Look at this truck. It just doesn't stop, man. Fuck me, dude. You know what? I'm gonna get in my car. We're gonna continue this video someplace else. Alright, and we're back, guys. So I had a nice 10 to 15 minutes one direction, I suppose. I guess I gotta measure the time. I forgot to measure it. So one direction, then I stopped the car to film the video. Now it's like 10-15 minutes back, I guess. Probably 20 because I stopped to pee. I didn't stop the car. I peed, then I drove back. So let's say 20 minutes back maybe. And the car battery is like fully loaded, like 12.77. Okay, that's like the fucking top, I would say. I mean, I'm not sure what the top is, but I remember when the battery charger was charging it would stop at like, would it stop at like 1280 or would it stop at 13? Or was it 1290? Was it 13 or was it 1280? Well, it's close to 1280. It's like 1277. Now it's gonna start discharging. So it actually discharges to reach like the real level of the battery. This is like the, how do you say it, like a charged surface charge level. So we're gonna see tonight what is the real surface charge now that I drove it and I let the car rest for 8 hours, let's say, right? Let's say more than 8 hours. And we're gonna see if that nice out of town drive actually did a nice recharge. But I did stop the car. I did turn off the car when I went to record the video. You know, the idea was to drive back without stopping, but I still think we did like a pretty nice fucking charge, man. I still think we did pretty nice. And pretty much for people who don't really drive their cars, if you're not going to work every day, it's advisable to take like a nice 25-30 minute drive, you know, without stopping. Okay, because these short like 5 to 10 minute trips to the store, and then you drive for 5 to 10 minutes and you stop again, and then you drive for 5 minutes again. This is barely, it's gonna be eating the battery basically. So you really want to, once a week. The other days you can start the car for 5 minutes. The other days you can start the car for 5 to 10 minutes, but once a week you actually want to drive 25-30 minutes. Yeah, it costs diesel money, but technically if you bring the battery up to the battery charger where you live, it's gonna be cheaper, but you gotta wait a whole night. You gotta wait a whole day. You gotta take off the battery, you gotta wait all night, then you gotta take back the battery, right? But this way you just make sure to drive half an hour. It can be like at stoplights, it can be like in the city waiting at stoplights. It has to be really revving up like 2,500 RPM, you know, fourth gear, third gear, fourth gear, getting like 80 kilometers an hour, 80 to 90 kilometers an hour, you know, actually drive without stopping all the time, right? Because if you're just driving at the city, waiting in line, waiting at the stoplights, and you're just fucking going second to third gear, and you barely go to like 2000 RPM and you slow down, it's just not a nice charge with the alternator. But if you actually have a nice drive where you're actually going with 80, going with 80 kilometers an hour, 90 kilometers an hour, just fucking driving, bro. Without stopping all the time, without slowing down all the time, just fucking nice road, not a lot of traffic, and you're just fucking driving. It's really good to charge the battery, and it should be sufficient that I don't need to fucking get the battery to charge it every month, bro. Okay? Now, I'm thinking I'm gonna do some chin-ups. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some chin-ups. Then I'm gonna do some dips. I'm gonna do some dips and some elastic bands. It's windy. It's really windy, but I'm gonna have a small workout, and then I'm gonna buy some chicken drums, and I'm gonna fucking... It's lunchtime. We're gonna be fucking eating up. And the other news on the channel is when I'm writing now my second book, it's actually gonna be a lot about it's actually going to be a lot about Eastern mysticism, Taoism, all kinds of like occultism. We're actually going to be going to the good stuff, to the goodie. Welcome to the goodie room. We're actually going to be talking about curses and meditation, awakening, all the good stuff that you've been waiting for. We're actually going to be talking about that. Because I suspect there might be some kind of a curse. When you're getting that many shit breaking, shit not working, depressions, things seem to be magically just keep going, like some kind of a conflict to happen. It's like it's crazy things. It's like crazy things. Anyway, it's time to work out. Have a great day.